Hi everyone, this is Wendy. I'm going to do another project for Auntie Vera's Scrap and Craft this month, and my theme is Dog Days Are Over, and I just thought that I might like to, I'm going to say attempt, I haven't done one of these ones before, a mini accordion photo album. I don't know about you guys, but all my kids, they take millions of photos on their camera, and I'm just thinking that they're missing out on what we had when we were younger, like the actual image, you know, the actual photo, the material photo that you could hold. And I really love making my junk journals and then going and getting my photos printed and then putting them all in my journals so that, you know, when my grandkids get older, they've got something material to actually look through instead of just swiping on their phones, okay? So I thought, you've got to do it for your pets too, don't you? For your dog is a loved family member. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with a base, and I've still got some of this graphic 45 chipboard sheets left. So I'm going to use a piece of that, and I have got my papers from Echo Park, the I Love My Dog collection, and they're just absolutely gorgeous colourful papers that are, and also the coordinating colours as well, the coordinating sheets as well. They're just so bright and cheerful, and so I thought I'd like to make a mini album that you can store your actual photos in. Like, I panic thinking that their phone is just gonna, you know, go dead and they've lost everything. Alright, so I thought, why not make it for your darling little puppy dogs as well. Alright, so I'm going to start. I'll grab my board here, my cutting board, and I'm going to cut two pieces at 5 by 5 inches, which is about 12, nearly 13 centimetres. So I'll put that one over there. I don't think I'll need that one at the moment. So 5 by 5, and that is going to be for the cover of my journal. I didn't cut that one right through, so I'll just snip it with the scissors. So there's that one. And for the spine, I don't want it quite this large. That's 2 inches. So I'm going to go and cut this piece here at 1 inch. Okay. So I've got the spine ready for my mini album, accordion album. I want a really nice bright cover on it, and I really like this one, but I also, oh, that's nice too, isn't it? Oh, this is going to be hard, guys. It really is, because these papers are so gorgeous. I've got, okay, I'm going to use this one here. This is actually the 3 by 4 journaling card, the reverse side. So I'm going to use that for my outside cover, and that needs to be cut at 7. I'm going to leave it, so that's going to be 12 12 inches by 7, so I'll just cut this one. Turn it around this way. Okay, so that's going to be the outside cover for the mini album, and all you need to do now is just lay these pieces on there, and you leave about 1/8 of an inch in between the cover and the spine. Okay, alright, so I'm going to glue those on. I'm going to use some double-sided tape as well as some. Okay, I've got some tape on there. I'm just lining the cover up with my lines here on my mat. Okay, so I know roughly where they have to go. So I've got my chipboard down on my cover, like that. Just going to cut the corners. I'm just going to grab my stylus here and just go down the edges just to score the outside cover, just so that it makes it easier to fold. Oh, and I just broke that. That will fit nicely there, and that will fit nicely there. Okay, so I'm going to glue those down. I'm using a wet glue for this one. And while I've got this, I'm just going to mark in my spine. Just put a little mark in there for the spine, so that will close up nicely like that. Okay, now I'm going to get another piece. And I think I might actually use that one. I'm going to use the coordinating, the red that goes with this, and I'm just going to mark that up there. Just with a pencil, I'm just going to mark where I'm putting that. There and there. So that'll be the inside cover for the album. Okay, and that's going to fit nicely just over there. I'm going to just put a little bit of double-sided tape along the edges here. And I'm also going to just put some glue on this side here as well. Line that up the best I can on here. Just about there. Give that a press. And then just also go along here and mark, see if I can do it by hand, just mark the spine, the creases of the spine. Which that was pretty good. I didn't have to use my ruler. Okay. And we'll just bring that up a bit. So that just gives you a nice crisp fold in the centre for the album. So that is the cover done. It does need to dry a little bit, so I might just let that dry. So that's what it looks like so far. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so I'll let that dry up there and I'll just start working on my pages. Right. Now for my pages, I think I'm going to grab some black just for the base. I've got some black here, black cardboard, just from my own supplies. So I'll grab a few of those. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it at 12 for the moment. And I'm just going to go and cut it at, I'm going to cut my paper at 4 3/4. So there's one. I'll do 4 for the time being. I have my pages, the height of them cut at 4 3/4, and I'm just going to cut these ones, the length of them, at 9 3/4 and 1/4 of an inch spine on them. So there's one. Now I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. Oh, look at this, my new scoreboard. It is so cool, guys. It really is. Alright, so my pages, I'm going to score them at 4 3/4 and 5. Okay, so they're going to get folded with just 1/4 of an inch spine. Okay, and that should fit nicely on my page there. Alright, so I shall do that. So we've got 4 3/4 and 5. Alright, now I shall fold those over. To make the accordion with the pages, you alternate the spine. So I've got one spine this side, I'm going to turn this one over and put it there on this side. Then the next one will have the spine on this side, and the last one will have the spine on that side there. Okay, so I hope you understood that. All I'm going to do is, with this one here, I'm going to have my pockets up the top, I think. So I'm just going to put a little run of glue right along the outside here on these 3 sides. Okay, and I've got my spine on the left hand side, and then with this one here I'm going to put my spine on the right hand side. So I'm just going to line those up. line that up there, give it a press down. Okay, so then when you go to pull it out, it's not stuck yet, that's okay. Need a bit of time to let the glue stick. Okay, so when you go to pull it out, it will pull up like that. Okay, alright, so then on this one here, I'm just going to put some glue exactly the same, just along the three sides, the two sides and the bottom. There, and the spine was on the right hand side, so this one here I'm putting the spine on the left hand side. Okay, and then it just folds back like that. I have 1, 2, 3 little pockets up the top there that you can put your you can put a tag in with a lovely photo. So that is going to sit on there. I'm just thinking I'm going to actually make another page. I cut 4, but I'm just thinking I might like to put 5 in there, so I'm just going to quickly cut another page. Just thinking it's still got, because of the spine, I've still got room for one more page, so that's okay. Just going to do that. Scroll those down. Okay, and then with this one, the spine's going to go on the left hand side. So I'll just open this up to put my glue on this one. Accordion then back up. And I'm just going to check that again now. Oh, much better. Okay, so I like that. That's a lot better with the 5 in there. Okay, so I'm just going to let these pages have a little dry, and then I shall be back. Alright, my pages have dried. My concertina pages have dried, so what I have done while they were drying was cut out some mats to go on them. Some of the from the Echo Park I Love My Dog, and I cut out 10 from the coloured papers, which they're just so bright and cheerful. And I also cut 2, I think I only needed 1, but I cut 2 from the coordinating paper pack as well. So they're the mats to go on my pages. And I cut the mats out at 4.5 by 4.5. Okay, so now I'll just bring my pages back in and work out where I want them to go. So that is going to go on there, and just wondering if I want to round the edges on them. No, I don't think I do. So all I'm going to do is just use some double-sided tape to put my mat onto my page, and I don't mind having 2 of this pattern here, because the paw prints, they're just so cute and so nice and bright and colourful. That one, the back, that's the back that goes down the bottom. That one goes there, that goes there. Okay, so these ones, one's going in there and that one's going in there. I won't put that one on just yet because that's going to go on the bottom one here. But this is what it's looking like so far. I'll just hold it down to the page so it opens out. You can open it out this way, or you can open it out that way, and it just all folds back in together. And that's just going to look so gorgeous with pictures of your beloved family member, your little puppy dog on there. Oh, I think that looks so cute already. Okay, so we've got that done. I'm just going to get rid of all this here from the double-sided tape, so tidy up a bit. Okay. Oh, that's going to look so nice, isn't it? Very, very nice. Right, so what I want to do now, I have to attach this back page onto here. So what I was thinking, I do want something just to hold that closed. I'm going to use some of the So Easy Fancy Floss, which I think might go with the blue. So I'm going to cut some of this off. I hope that should be enough. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off. Now before I put my pages onto the back, I'm going to grab my hole punch and I'm going to find a little brad. Alright, I found a little blue brad, because that'll match my twine, my fancy floss. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just work out where I want the string closure. So I'm just going to put it at the back, I'd say like in the center, and just about half a centimetre in from the actual spine. So I'm going to put a hole in there. Okay, so my little brad is going to go through that, but before I put it down, I'm going to grab my twine and I'm just going, I found the center. It's a rather large piece because I'm thinking of wrapping it round twice. So what I want to do is just tie my twine onto my brad, just like that. So I've got my twine actually tied onto the underneath of the brad, and I'm going to push that through there and just, and I lost it through the hole. So we'll do it again, push it through there and then open it up on this side here and give it a nice press, firm press down. Okay, so Give that a nice press down. Now, just to protect the paper from the brad, I'm going to grab some of my little tape here. You can use any tape. You could even use washi tape if you wanted, but this is just like a bandage type tape. Let's see if I can find the end of it. It's rather strong, this one. There it is. Okay. I'm going to cut a little piece of that off, and I'm just going to put that right over that side of my brad. So that's just going to save any wear and tear that goes on my paper. Okay? Alright, so we'll leave that up there. Now I'm going to put this on to my cover. So I will use some double-sided tape. Okay, and I am going to use a little bit of this wet glue as well. Put it on that so it doesn't dry out. Right, now all I have to do is just line this bottom page up. Whoops. With this here. So just try and center that on your page the best you can. Try and get it even. That looks pretty good so far, so I'm just going to press that down onto there. Give it a nice firm press. And I'm going to put my yellow mat on the bottom one there. Oh, I've already got tape on the back of this one. Okay, so that's going to be just centered there on the middle, on that there. Okay, so this looks so cute. This looks so cool, so colourful. And then with your tie that you've put on there, I'm going to wrap mine around a couple of times. That way and this way, and then I can tie that just like that to keep it all together nicely. Okay, oh, that looks so cool. Alright, so we'll undo that, and all you have to do now is just decorate your pages, add your photos. How cool is that? So you have an accordion style photo album, like that, to keep all your memories of your little pooch, your little puppy dog. Okay, so all you have to do now is really decorate it. I was just thinking, I've got this one left here. I don't really want any more pockets, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 pockets there that I'm going to make some tags for. So I really don't want a pocket on my front, but I will glue that down, and I'll grab one of those 3x4 little sayings from the 3x4 journaling cards. So I've got, without my dog my wallet would be full, my house would be clean, but my heart would be empty. The road to my heart is paved with paw prints, so I like that. But I do like this one here. It's got some lovely colours on the side of it, and it says home is where my dog is. So I might cut that one off there and lay it on there. That looks really cute, doesn't it? I think it does. Okay, so I shall do that on the front inside cover. Put this one down first. Like you can decorate this however you want, but look, really with these papers being so bright and colourful on their own, just putting a photo here of your little puppy dog, you know, it really wouldn't need anything else, I'm pretty sure, because these papers are just so gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to just try and centre that up there, and I'm going to put that right there. And I haven't worried about going around and inking around the edges either, because I don't really think it needs it. The papers really just speak for themselves. Is where my dog is, and right there. Oh, that looks so cute. That just looks adorable. And then you can just pull these out with all your gorgeous little puppy photos sitting right there in the centre, and just show them off to all your visitors. Okay, that looks gorgeous. It really does. Okay, so now I've put that one on there, and I think I might have one for the back here as well. So I'll grab this other one here, this red one. Without my dog, my wallet would be full, my house would be clean, but my heart would be empty. So I'm going to cut that out too. So we'll put this one here centered back. Just about there. Okay, so that's the inside, front and back cover decorated. Just decorated so simple, but because of the bright colours and with this little bit of black, it just sets the whole lot of it off. So we've got that one and that one. So all I need to do now is to make some journaling cards for the pockets, and just decorate up the front, I think. Okay, and I shall be back, guys. That is so cool. I just love it. I just thought I'd pop back on. I'm going to make, I need 4 journaling cards or 4 photo mats for my little mini accordion album. So what I was thinking, 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, so that's 3 1/2, that's 4, that's 4 and 3, 4 1/2, 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut just some of my black cardboard out at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, just there. So I've got 1, 4 1/4, 2, and I need just one more paper. 4 1/4, which is just there. And 4 1/4. 2, 4. Okay, I've cut 4 journaling mats out at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and these ones here I'm going to and with these mats I'm going to just round the edges, because then they just seem to slide in to the pockets a little bit easier. Alright, so I've cut my mats at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I really need to put a new blade in there, I think, in my thingo. So what I'm thinking now is just to cut another mat, but in the plain papers, the coordinating paper. So just going to mix these up a bit. Okay, I need to put a new blade in my cutting board. I cut those at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I think just the mats for these ones might be alright at 4. So that was 4 1/4, so I'm just going to cut it there. So we'll mix these colours up. Glue these onto there. So we've got that one, that one, that one, and that one. Just going to put these on with some double-sided tape. My black cardboard has got like a rough side and a smooth side, and I'm actually putting the mats down on the smooth side. They're going to fit in there rather nice and snugly. So they've got that one. Okay, they fit in there rather snugly, which I don't mind, but I do want to see just a little bit of that colour up the top. Okay, alright guys, that looks so cool. Alright, so all I need now is some pictures of puppies. Now I just need to decorate the front of mine, and I'm thinking maybe just another one of these little saying things on there. So just have another look. I've got these ones here. I really like that. That is so cute, that one with that dog on the front. Okay guys, I've I like this saying here too. First they steal your heart, then they steal your bed. But I also like this little one here, hey you. So let me just have a look, have a quick look. I might just cut these down quickly. Just to give me a better look at what what ones I might want to use. I left that bottom part on down here. I love my dog. That is the name of the paper, which I don't mind that actually being on there. So I like that. I really do like that. And I'm just thinking I might just cut this one down quickly. The bigger one. This is one of the 6x4s. But I'll just quickly give this a trim down here. So I've either got this one here, Hey You, I Love My Dog, or I've got this one, First They Steal Your Heart, Then They Steal Your Bed. I think I might go for this one because I just love that saying. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to cut another black mat from that to go underneath that. So I'll just measure that up. Yep, that looks pretty cool. I really do like that. Alright, so I'll put that on. Does it go that way? Okay, it goes that way. So I've just got to remember that that goes up that way. So I'll just grab some double-sided tape, put it on the back of here. Okay, that looks so cool. I am just going to snip that off just so that I don't see any of that black at the top or bottom. So I really need just another whisper of it off. So we'll do that, and then that just makes that the top and bottom of that even as well. Okay. And turn that over, and we'll just center this on here. Okay, so what I was thinking, if you're a member of the Crafty, Vera and Friends Facebook group, I am going to put up a post and ask for people to leave me a picture of their furry friend, their little puppy dogs, in the post so that I can print them out and add them to my mini concertina photo album for puppy dogs. So if you'd like to do that, just scoot on over to Crafty, Vera and Friends on Facebook and just find my comment about leaving me a picture of your beloved pet, your beloved dog. I just want dogs. I'm going for dogs this month, guys. So I do, and then I'm going to print the pictures out and add them to my book and add them to my album, and then I'm going to come back at the end of the month and show you the photos that I've added to the inside of the album. So picture of your puppy dog. I need all the help I can get, guys, because I don't have a puppy dog myself, and I think I've only got one photo here of my hubby with our puppy dog from, wow, nearly 20 years ago, I'd say. 18 years or so ago. That was a long time since we had our puppy dog. Okay, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I really had fun with making this mini accordion album. Don't forget that Auntie Vera has discounts going for the month of March for all the items that the creative team have used. Okay, you all have a great day and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.